The cabin was supposed to be silent, tucked deep into the spine of the mountains where the snow swallows all sound. For the first 3 nights, Elias loved the quiet, but on the fourth night, the temperature rose just enough for the thaw to begin. It started as a rhythmic tap, tap, tap against the glass of the bedroom window. Elias ignored it, thinking it was meltwater dripping from the eaves. But the tapping didn't follow the gravity of a drip. It moved horizontally, dragging across the pane like a fingernail. He sat up, the floorboards groaning under his weight. He didn't turn on the light. Outside, the moon hit the snow, turning the world into a flat, silver graveyard. Then he heard it, not a sound, but a vibration in his own chest. A voice, wet and ragged, as if speaking through a throat filled with slush. "It's getting soft," the voice rasped from just behind the thin wooden door of the cabin. "The ground is finally getting soft." Elias froze. He lived alone. The nearest neighbor was 5 miles down summit. He crept to the door and pressed his ear against the wood. He expected to hear breathing, but instead he heard the sound of shifting gravel and the wet squelch of mud. "I can move my fingers now," the voice whispered, closer this time, as if the speaker had pressed their lips against the keyhole. "The frost held me still for 80 years. But today the sun reached the dirt." Elias looked down at the gap between the door and the floor. He expected to see boots. Instead, he saw thick, black soil spilling inward, moving like a slow-motion wave. And within that soil, white, frost-bitten bone was beginning to curl upward, reaching for the handle. "Thank you for keeping the fire lit," the voice croaked, a splintering sound following it. "It helped me find the warmth." The door handle began to turn, slowly, steadily, clogged with the grit of a grave that was no longer frozen.